Hey everybody, Alex from Bits and Pieces here. Welcome back. Okay, I'll admit it. I have a tough time picking a favorite Beatles album. Actually, that's not true. I love Rubber Soul to death. Although I listened to Sgt. Pepper's the other day, that actually reminded me that um I should make a list. So why not make a tier maker? So from left to right, you have Abbey Road, Beatles for Sale, A Hard Day's Night, Help, Let It Be, Magical Mystery Tour, Please Please Me, Revolver, Rubber Soul, Sgt. Pepper's, The White Album, With the Beatles, and Yellow Submarine. Now, granted, I may not have heard all these albums, but you pretty much know them well enough to know like the big hits and probably listen to a couple snippets. So this is gonna be something I might do later in the future where I talk about these albums in more detailed form, but eh, what do I know? Anyways, let's get started. The first album we have is Abbey Road, and I'm going to give it an S here, okay? It's got the most popular song, Here Comes the Sun. That song itself just is the most streamed song by the Beatles. And a lot of people are surprised to hear that it's a George Harrison pen tune, which pretty much led into him dropping one of the most iconic albums and the first number one by a solo Beatle. Not John, not Paul, George fucking Harrison. And I've heard All Things Must Pass like at least twice. It's such a good record. Beatles for Sale. I think there's a few tracks in there. Let me see. I'm actually gonna have to pause a couple times to see what the track listing is like. So that might be like just twice in this. So give me a second. I'm gonna check the track listing, and I'll be right back. I just saw the track list. A tier. It's got a lot of the songs that I like. For example, I believe it has. Well, I can't really say it. I'm gonna take one quick look at it. Got Kansas City. Hey, the only reason I know about that is because of the Kansas City Royals. All right. Anyways, next up, A Hard Day's Night, and despite the movie being pretty funny, the album itself was also good in A tier. Now, the next one of my personal favorites in Help, is B tier because yes, it has Yesterday, yes, it has that, but other than it, it's more top heavy. I believe that is the term used when an album is better on the A side than the B side. For example, my personal favorite top heavy album is The Who's The Who Sell Out because I could listen to side A every fucking day of the week. Next up is Let It Be. Let It Be I'm gonna put into A tier because it does have a lot of songs. Let me actually hang on. You know what? I'm gonna include Wikipedia in here. Yeah, this is basically it right here. Here. Yes, I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, Two of Us." A few of my favorite songs are on here. Across the Universe, I Me Mine, the traditional Let It Be, a beautiful song. I've Got a Feeling, One After 909. Yeah, it only has a couple of songs, but it's really good. I'm actually going to put it in S here. Next up, Magical Mystery Tour. If it weren't, if it weren't for, um, hang on a second. Um, if it weren't for, what was it, Baby You're a Rich Man, this would easily be my favorite album of all time. And Please Please Me, I'm going to put it in the C tier because, you know, their debut, yes, it's good, but you know, it does give us I Saw Her Standing There, Please Please Me, Love Me Do, their very first hit, and Twist and Shout. Yes, it has that, but obviously it has a lot of covers. And do you want to know a secret? Revolver is another S tier, along with Rubber Soul. I mean, listen, they were released in the 60s during like the height. So, driving my car, I mean, yeah, Nowhere Man, as I've mentioned in a video I was gonna record, but then I realized, okay, yeah. But yeah, the songs that George has here, really good. But Revolver, you only there's something in my throat. You take out these two songs, you take out these four songs. Dr. Robert, I want to tell you, I'm Only Sleeping and Love You Too, and those become an S plus album. Sergeant Pepper's, I have to put it in. Yes, I did. Flick right and boom, it's right there. I'm leaving that in. The White Album, I'm gonna put it in B. Same with the Beatles. And Yellow Submarine, not too bad for a movie. Yes, I know this is short, but here's the thing. I'll be quite honest here. I'm recording this before I go on vacation, so I can have something to pump out. Just gonna pump out 3 quick videos in the same night before I go to bed and get my ass ready for a little vacation. All right. Apologize for the quality. I'll see you later.